I'm Michael Newman. You're with Orlando Live. We're here at the City Arts Factory. Ghouls and goblins. As you can see, there's a lot of Frankenstein heads. We got a lot of cool stuff for you. We got a lot of Halloween Dia de los Muertos, if you know what that is. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. I'm here with a couple interesting people who have a lot of very, very interesting art. Okay, we're here with Parker and Tracy. Today, we are talking about the punk gallery, all right? As you can see by my man's getup right now, he is legit. So tell us a little bit about the artwork. What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, this is a show, it's called Punk. It's all punk-themed artwork. We collected artwork from about 18 different artists in the Orlando and actually the Daytona area as well.
I thought it was a fantastic idea, and we had a lot of good reception from the Orlando and Daytona artists. People were real interested.
And is there like a website or anything they can find you guys at, or Facebook, Twitter, stuff like that?
Myself, I'm on Facebook. My web presence is Facebook. Just search my name, Parker Sketch. Sketch is the last name. Just spell it like drawing something. That's where you'll find me and Tracy.
Yes, also on Facebook, and I also have a Facebook page, Tracy Brown. My Facebook, my regular profile is Tracy Lulu Brown.
But no, you don't want people going to your personal page. You know, they want to see your artwork.
That's fine.
But
yeah,
like the
Tracy
page,
Brown.
be a fan, all that good stuff, right?
Like the page.
Live, I'm here with Patty. Now, Patty, I want the world to see what you've done with this wonderful piece. You guys have to see this. Can you zoom out and see this? It's all this whole Halloween thing with balloons. Now, Patty was just explaining to me a lot of things can be done with balloons that I have never thought was possible. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about it, Patty. Like, how much time does it take to make a piece like this?
This particular piece took about 12 hours. We had done part of it and didn't like it, so we had to pop all of it and start from scratch.
Is there a website or anything that people, like for birthday parties or any events that they may have, that they can find some of your stuff?
We actually have two. It's stupendousstew.com and americanballoondecor.com.
So tell us a little bit about what you do, what brought you here today.
Man, I'm a Latin hip hop artist with Taga Dang Dang Records.
How long you been doing the work that you do? How long you been writing and performing and stuff like that?
Actually, I was in the Marines for a while, and then when I got out, I started really getting heavy into it. And then I met Diaz, and he, helped me with the direction of the album, the production. He kind of put the landscape together so that we can bring something new and fresh.
I'm here with these two beautiful ladies, artist and subject and model. I love it. I want to talk to you because this was your creation, this artwork, and it's very, very intricate. So I want to talk a little bit about what you wanted to do with this and what was your inspiration, if you will.
Well, I wanted to show El Dia de los Muertos tribute, and I did some research, and I liked his hat, so I decided to introduce the hat and the falda, like the big skirt, and I decided to make her a muerta. So she's dead, but she's so beautiful.
A beautiful dead lady.
Yeah, a beautiful dead lady. There you go. So you can see all her bones, and then you can see a beautiful skull in the back. And that
wow, look at that.
Yeah, that was a whole piece that I wanted to show over here in this amazing show.
Well, so like, I must say, it looks like it took a lot of work, a lot of time. So how long did something like that take?
It took about 4 hours.
4 hours?
4 hours, yeah. I guess.
You guys must be really good friends now.
I love it. It looks fantastic. We put a lot of detail on it, so people can appreciate that, I guess. Yeah.
Now, Amy, being the subject and the model, I don't know if you took some kind of painkiller or relaxer to stand in the same place for that long, for 4 hours straight. How was that side of the experience?
It was fine. She didn't make me stand up the whole time. She let me sit down for a little while, but I have a lot of patience, and she's awesome. She fed me. I can't complain.
Okay, she fed you. It's okay. Is there anywhere else we can find your work? Yeah.
Definitely. worldhenna.com. That's my website, and I also do henna. And I did some henna. It's hard to see, but I did some.
Listen, you try to do it on me, see if it's hard to see on my skin, because I'm a little black.
You can see it. A little bit. Yeah, worldhenna.com. Anybody, if they want body painting for Halloween, for any occasion, that's what we do, and we do henna as well.
From the Mexican-American perspective, what do people need to know about it? Like, why is it important to the Mexican people?
What it is you pay tribute to your ancestors by giving them respect, giving respect to the dead. You take time out of your day. It's the one day of the year that you give respect to your ancestors. You build little shrines for them. A lot of times people take picnics out to the graves and they go spend time with their ancestors.
Now, one thing I've always thought was very interesting is like, in America we take it it's very solemn and, people are very sad, but in that
celebration.
It's a celebration, celebrating their life, and their death, but paying homage, but having fun, and enjoying that. And have you and you kind of captured it in your artwork. Let's
My artwork is meant to make people laugh. It's very comical.
Yeah.
You can find any one of my pieces of art will make you laugh, and that's what I love. I like to make people laugh.
Yeah. And how do you choose your colors and your themes of your artwork?
Really, honestly,
Yeah.
what's on sale?
See, by necessity.
That's right. I am truly a starving artist, and I hope to not be starving for too much longer.
We're trying to get you some exposure. This is great.
That's right.
As we look forth in the face of death, for as we go on this infinite journey, we all know it ends here, and now we must live here. We are here to renew vows of Abdias and Carolina as they stand before you tonight. 10 years ago, they promised themselves to each other, and they had no idea this is where they would end up 10 years later. And if they did, they're better people than I. They have lived a life of pleasure, of wonder, of sorrow, tragedy, and beauty. And today they're here to let each other and all of you know that they still love each other and will continue on this journey. Now you promised to love, honor, and cherish one another through all things, good and bad. Life has brought you wonderful blessings and difficult challenges, but here you are today to fulfill your vows of love, to honor, and to cherish. As you celebrate here today, and as you reflect back over all the years as husband and wife, do you now wish to reaffirm your vows you took those 10 years ago?
Sí, señor.
Yeah. Turn to face each other. Abdias, will you continue to have Carolina as your wife and continue to live in this happy and loving marriage?
Sí, señor.
Do you reaffirm your love for her? And will you love, honor, and cherish her in sickness and in health? Hopefully more health than sickness. For richer or for poorer? Well, we all know how that goes. For better or for worse, forsaking all others. Be faithful to her as long as you both shall live.
Sí, señor.
Carolina, will you continue to have Abdias as your husband and continue to live in this happy and loving marriage?
Sí, señor.
Do you reaffirm your love for him? And will you love, honor, and cherish him in your sicknesses and your healths, and your richness and your pooresness, and for your betteresness or your worsedness?
Sí, señor.
Yes. Abdias and Carolina, on your wedding day, you exchanged rings as a symbol of the never-ending circle that symbolizes the eternal quality of God, unending strength, and unending love. May you both always wear these rings as a reminder of your wedding vows to each other and to your commitment to continue to live, love in unity and in happiness. Now, one of the great blessings of marriage is the joy and responsibility of raising a family. Abdias and Carolina have truly been blessed, for they are the parents of Salvador and Pablo, and rest in peace, Camila. As Abdias and Carolina renew their vows of marriage today, they also renew their commitment to the loving and caring parents that they are for Salvador and Pablo. And they recognize and are grateful for the happiness and fulfillment that they have brought to their marriage and their family life. Abdias and Carolina, today you have renewed your promises and vows you've made to each other on your wedding day 10 years ago. You have symbolized the renewal of the marriage union by joining of hands and taking of vows and exchanging of rings. Now it is with my greatest pleasure that I conclude the ceremony of renewing the vows of marriage that you have joined you two together forever as you lead through your lives as husband and as wife. Please celebrate this renewal of your love with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, may I reintroduce you to Abdias and Carolina. Forever may they live in this life until they witness the death. Congratulations.